something to eat. I'll meet you back here.
Close. Good girl. Now grow the ass. That shit too is magic for my kid. Honey? Honey? Mommy? Aaron! Aaron! Hey! Hey!
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. And the times that we're entering into, brothers and sisters, are a time, as the scriptures say, such as never been since there was a nation. First and foremost, before I get started, I want to thank Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of GMS who teach and rule well, who taught me this truth. Salutation, you brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning, fighting this good fight of faith. And salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To you all, I want to say shalom. Now, open prayer to this lesson be edifying to the elect. So the inspiration for this lesson actually came from a YouTube video that I was watching from this channel called Mad World, and it just showed, these GMO babies just being fucking wild and retarded, but it just got me thinking that if they're acting this wild and degenerate now, while the society is, somewhat put together, right? Because the scriptures say, matter of fact, let's get that. Barakatayah, I actually forgot about that one. That goes right along with this lesson. 2nd Ezra 6:22. This goes right along with that scene that, from World War Z, with Brad Pitt, this what was going on in that scene right there, and this is what's coming to a city near you. 2nd Ezra 6:22, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. So when you think about sown, your clothes are sewn together, your pillowcases, your blankets or what have you, are sewn together. It's complete, right? It works, right? But when it's unsown, if it's unsown, that means it's what? It's torn, it's battered, it's chaos. This is speaking about a society. So as of right now, outside, my window, the society is still running the way it's supposed to be. People are stopping at red lights. People are crossing at the crosswalks for the most part. There's things happening, but as, the masses are, everybody's doing what the law requires, you know? But as the scriptures say, in these times, as you've seen in the opening clip, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, man. They're not going to give a shit about the law or Esau's rules or any of that. Everybody's going to be in survival mode, you know? 2nd Ezra 6:22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And that's what we've seen in the opening clip, and as I mentioned, the inspiration for this lesson came from the video that I was watching. So I'm gonna play that, and I'm gonna get some more scriptures. So without further ado, here we go. Straight up chaos, man. So if these little GMO nigglets are doing all this retarded shit right now, while the storehouses are full, so to speak, how do you think that they're going to be acting when they're empty? Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And matter of fact, let's get that. Was that Matthew 20? Was it 24? Yeah, 24:12. Let's get that in the definition for cold. Psycho. The love of many shall wax cold, meaning they're gonna be psycho, man. The breeze blow cool by blowing to be made or grow cool of waning love. Yeah, so they're gonna go fucking psycho, man. They're not gonna give a shit, and that lines up exactly with the scriptures, man. So if you have people like that, nigglets like that running around, rampant, what do you? It's not hard to see these prophecies be fulfilled. 2nd Ezra 15:19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. It's not hard to see. It's not hard to see at all, man. And the reason I, through the spirit is because this is all prophetic, man. And this is the type of people that you're dealing with. I'm going to read about it. 2 Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days which we are in, perilous. What's the definition for perilous, man?
Perilous.
Full of danger or risk, man. So dangerous, riskful times, hazardous, risky, unsafe, treacherous, vulnerable, uncertain, insecure, critical, desperate, exposed, at risk, in danger, touch and go, problematic, difficult, dicey, gnarly, harless, right? Times are coming. In jeopardy, these times are coming. Perilous times shall come. Why? For men shall be lovers of their own selves. Social media has exposed all of that. that these people walking amongst us are a bunch of self-centered pieces of shit, man. So what is a self-centered piece of shit that's a glutton gonna do when there's no food? They're gonna go fucking crazy. They're gonna go ballistic. They're gonna do whatever they gotta do to serve their belly, man. And that's the world that we live in right now. So once society collapses, you have millions of people, billions of people that think that same exact way. So how do you think society is going to turn out? For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of the Most High, man. So, what do you think that these people are going to do when they can't get their fix, so to speak? When they can't get their, what did we see in the opening clip? You know, the dude, the Edomite that was had the gun on oh man, his name's leaving me right now. Um, damn, I can't think of his name right now. But in the opening clip, he looked like a fiend, and he was in the pharmacy. So what's gonna happen when all these different, pill popping animals can't get their fix? You know, when all these gluttonous Babylonians, Americans can't get their fix. You know, they're Taco Bell, they're McDonald's, they're Burger King, food in general. What's gonna happen? You know, it's gonna be all out hell on earth, man. Let's see. And just so you know, any of your newer brothers and sisters know that, see that this is all prophetic, and the Lord said this would happen, and this is the proof, man. Different articles, different, people speaking out about these things. Let's get let me see. I just read a little bit of this because I got a video of the president in chief himself, speaking about food shortages. So this is from BNN, and it reads, "Climbing egg prices and anticipated food shortages, a look at the global food market." And this is published December 22nd, yeah, a few days ago, a little bit before Christmas. 2023, the hopeful year that all the prophecies shall be fulfilled, as coined by the beloved apostle Tahar. And it reads, up here, it says, meat, milk, and egg prices have risen much higher than inflation. You see, brothers and sisters, see the graph. It says the escalating costs of food commodities have marked another week of speculations and disruptions in the world market. The egg market, for example, has seen an unprecedented growth rate this year, with prices soaring by 52.9%. So shit getting fucking damn near double, right? The most substantial increase in the food market, the week from December 12th to the 18th, recorded a stable price increase of 4.6%, correlating with the previous week's statistics. Compared to last month, the price of eggs has surged by an additional 12%. Let's get right to this point. Future food shortages. Despite the current market trends, concerns about potential food shortages in 2024 are mounting. Experts attribute this impending crisis to, here we go, you already see it, the CC right there, global conflicts and transportation issues. Professor Chris Elliott warns of a potential scarcity of fresh produce due to the UK's heavy reliance on imports, and new checks on goods arriving from the EU. Additionally, shipping disruptions in Panama and the Suez canals, right? So there's a lot of factors, going into this, coupled with escalating tensions in the Middle East pose significant threats to the supply of consumer goods. We can't forget, and I was trying to find a video through the spirit, but I couldn't find it, but I'll speak on it a little bit. All the different weather events that have been going on that have been disrupting the farms, the where the crops are, and that's in the scriptures. Let's get it. 2 Ezra 15:11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and will smite Egypt with plagues as before. So ancient Egypt was smitten with plagues, right? We all know that story with Moses and Pharaoh, right? Let my people go. And it says this modern day Egypt is Babylon the Great, aka America, man. Right? Egypt means bondage. What's it? As Exodus 20:2, if I'm not mistaken, brings that out. That Egypt means bondage, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, Babylon, spiritual Egypt, right? And the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, right? Who's the ones that till the ground? The farmers. Why? For their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail and with a fearful constellation. So we already, for your brothers that have been paying attention, your sisters that have been, watching, we heard about all these different weather events that were plaguing, the land, of the farmers, and saying that, we're eating last year's crop, and now, and the new crops aren't coming up. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that are at stake moving forward. Food shortages and famines are very nigh. They are very nigh in the future, man. And even this Sleepy Creepy Joe speaks about it. There we go. Without further ado,
food shortages. So talk about food shortages, and it's going to be real. The price of these sanctions is not just imposed upon Russia. It's imposed upon an awful lot of countries as well, including European countries and our country as well. And because both Russia and Ukraine have been the breadbasket of Europe in terms of wheat, for example. Just give one example. But we had a long discussion in the G7 with with both the United States, which has is a significant, the third largest producer of wheat in the world, as well as Canada, which is also a major producer. And we both talked about how we could increase and disseminate more rapidly food shortages. And in addition to that, we talked about urging all the European countries and everyone else to end trade restrictions on sending limitations on sending food abroad. And so we are in the process of working out with our European friends what it would take to help alleviate the concerns relative to food shortages. We also talked about a significant major U.S. investment, among others, in terms of providing for the need for humanity.
Yeah, so there you have it. As Sleepy Creepy Joe said, food shortages are real, man, and they're gonna be very apparent in the very near future, man. Everything's lining up, man. As that devil said, he that controls the food controls the people. It's not a coincidence that Billy Gates of hell, bought up the majority of the farmland here in Babylon, man. Everything is lining up. These devils are moving their chess pieces as according to the will of Yahawashi Yahawashi. And just for any new listeners, right? Let's get that real quick. Matter of fact, I'll get this one. 33. This is Job 33, and I'll start at 14. For the Most High speaketh once, yea, twice, yet man perceiveth it not. In a dream and a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumberings upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instructions, right? That he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from man. All man's goings are of the Lord, man. This is Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. Right? So these devils are not doing anything that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi did not sanction, man. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is control of everything, man. You know? So let me see. That's pretty much it. You know? I just wanted to blow the trumpet on that, you know. We're coming into a time, you know, such as never been since there was a nation, you know, Jacob's trouble, you know. So what manner of person are ye to be in all holy conversation, man? You know, constantly meditating on Yahawah by Shemi Yahawashi, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read this and then I'm gonna get another scripture and I'll close it out. Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, right? How do you hide yourself? Under the shadow of Yahawah by Shemi Yahawashi, right? There we go. Proverbs 18:10. How do you hide yourself, right? That's what we just read. Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, right? How do you hide yourself? Knowing the names of the Lord, Yahawah and Yahawashi, and believing, you know, in sincerity, these names, man, and fearing, you know, Yahawah by Shemi Yahawashi, man, and serving Yahawah by Shemi Yahawashi to the best of your ability, right? Proverbs 18:10. The name of the Lord, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and are what? And is safe, man. And is safe. So this is how the prudent, right? What's prudent mean? Let's get that. Prudent, marked by wisdom, shrewd in management of practical affairs, cautious, discreet, thrifty, frugal, right? So wise. A wise man perceiveth the evil, right? Evil is coming. Perilous times are on the horizon, man. Dangerous times. And hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished, man. So, you know, the message through the spirit is to be prudent, you know, be a prudent, you know, brother or sister, man. Seeing the evil and seeking Yahawah by Shemi Yahawashi 10 times more so we can, you know, receive mercy from Yahawah by Shemi Yahawashi, man. You know, so we don't have to partake, you know, in the evil that's coming upon the rest of the people, man. 2/3 of our people and the heathen nations, man. You know, so you know, don't be simple, man, because the simple pass on and they are punished, as the scriptures say, man. You know, so yeah, that's pretty much the point. You know, I just wanted to speak on that. You know, as I said, I was inspired through the spirit by seeing those nigglets wilding out, you know, in Oakland, California, just destroying shit just for the fuck of it. So what's gonna happen when those same imbeciles, haven't eaten in a day or so, man? How do you think they're gonna act, man? The love of many shall wax cold. Cold going to psycho. These niggas are gonna go they're already psycho, but they're gonna go absolutely ballistic, man. So we're gonna have to have a power on our side, to defend us from all the evil that is soon to come upon the earth, man. So I hope and pray this lesson was edifying to the elect. In closing, I want to thank Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi once again for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. And I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of GMS who teach and rule well, who taught me his truth. Salutations, you brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning, fighting this good fight of faith. And salutations, my fellow brethren that are pushing his word in all truth and sincerity. To you all, I want to say shalom. I want to say a Baba Ball and Kwam Yasharallah. A shalom. To the next one.